everyone, welcome back and welcome to viewers to more STORMWORKS. We are back working on our fishing vessel. Well, I'm back working on my fishing vessel, and I've made quite a few changes to it. Let's jump in and let's start talking about it, and let's actually get this thing out and let's go fishing with it, because it actually works a lot better than it did last time. So yeah, starting up front here, I've redone the anchor. I had a couple anchors on the sides here. We've gotten rid of those. I've made it to one central anchor, got a bigger winch here. It goes through a pulley, so we can actually use a bigger anchor here. Let me get off the side here. You can see we've got an anchor here, and I've got a way to stow it to the side. I think I'm gonna have to come up with a way to use cables or something, so we can actually get a magall on the bottom of this, so we can actually use this thing. That would be useful. Coming on the side, I've got our floats here. I got rid of the floats on the sides. It felt like snag issues when you're talking about fishing. It just felt kind of felt like it was in the way. Coming down the deck, first thing you notice here, we got a couple like work cranes that come off to the sides. A couple more hoppers here for maybe doing some fishing off the side. Moving on back, we've got a lot more deck room here. I've actually extended the boat by, I think about 14 blocks. So it's a lot longer now, which is really good because that gives us a little more flotation. We've got some holds on the sides here. They don't do anything other than they're just here. This would be what you would store nets in. We might be able to put maybe extra hoppers in here down the road if we wanted to. But we've got plenty right now. It's like super heavy, and it does the job. We've got another one on the other side here. This opens up. Yep, you got a little storage, and you can see inside the boat, or if you're inside the boat, you could see inside to see what was in the storage, or if anybody was trapped in there. We got little work cranes here. I'm still working on these. These are a little janky right now still, but you could extend out. You could grab crab pots, whatever you had off the side. You could bring it in. You could stow the nets. You could bring it all the way in. You could dump into these hoppers. But yeah, you can see there it's a little swingy. I don't have the right controllers on this yet, but you can kind of get the idea. And I've got the little pieces here. We can disconnect. You can see, there we go. That's our piece, and it just stows itself. Really cool. All right, changes to the back. The last time I had issues, we were losing fish here. So I've kind of created this little trap area here, a little fish gate here, so that when the net is up here and the fish are falling out and we're going at speed, they kind of get trapped in here, and they eventually will fall into the hoppers. The other thing that I did is coming back here, we've got a nice little safety rail. I was getting a little nervous trying to reach out and grab the hook here. So we've got a nice little safety rail that just comes up automatically when you're within certain range. That way it's out of the way when we're actually trying to pull the net in. Another big change, we've doubled the size of our net. This is now 2 hoppers. So we can carry 250 fish in our net now, which is awesome. Oops, missing paint block there. That means we can leave our net in the water longer and catch more fish over a quicker amount of time. I do have the ability to read what's in the net, which is kind of nice, so we can kind of see what's going on. When it gets kind of close to capacity, when it gets to 200, I think, the lights will start flashing, and we have a little bell that starts dinging, letting us know that our net's about to get full and is about to break. I've also got an indicator in the helm as well, so you guys could see that. Also, some other changes here. Let me let the net down here real quick, just to kind of give it some more room. And we're going to get to, I think, about 12, 13 on here. All right, 12. That works. So what I did is, just for fun, I put some outriggers on it because I wanted to make the boat look more like a trawler. And I don't know, if we do get commercial fishing, I don't know what kind of applications that we're going to have. So this actually gives me the ability to do more. Now if I can just figure out which one is this button here. So I've got outriggers that come out, which is really cool. So they just give the boat more of an actual trawling look, and that did not work the way I wanted it to, because I found a secondary use for those boom arms. And let's see if I can actually get it to work this time. Maybe it was 8. I'm trying to get this to work. What? In testing, I was able to do, yeah, there we go. So it pulls the net up and it drops it right over top of the thing. So then we can just go fish gate. We can pull that up. So yeah, that makes it quite simple to do fish at sea. Let's go ahead and let's tighten this up a little bit. Oh, that's net out, net in. We'll go ahead and tighten this rope. You know what? Let's go ahead and put our outriggers back, and that should stow the net right there. Perfect. Let's get up into the engine's running. Let's go ahead and get up. Let's get up here. I've done some changes down below. Let's actually, okay, storage. I added the spear guns, like I said. I got some underwater welding torches because I've done damage to the props. That's new. I didn't realize that would happen. So storage, that's gotten a little bit extra there. Let's go below deck. I've done some work in the bow. No work here. I did start doing some of the corridor layouts here. I've smoothed the inside of the boat out, which is really nice. Coming on back, oh, we got some extra paints there. We've got our fuel tank. You can see inside. We're gonna have a gauge here and some sort of little indicators here. This is our outside storage. This was the big cargo holds here. You can see inside and see what's going on, and you can come all the way back here, make a little turn, and you've got access to all the microcontrollers and the hopper. So I might put another door here so we can actually kind of do some welding on that stuff if we need to. But yeah, let's get back up to the helm with all this being done. Oh, okay, let's go open that door. We got multiple ways we can go. Let's go ahead and shut all doors as we leave. Here we go. There we go. Let's get up top to my ladder. So yeah, I'm super excited to do fishing with this. This has actually made it a lot nicer. We need to get away from this dock. We are like kind of lagging here a little bit. Let's get our engines up. We'll start moving. We'll get away from the dock. Yep, all our little buoys are connecting. That's okay. So 30 knots seems to be the best speed here. Actually, let's slow it down a little bit. I've noticed during testing that I keep getting attacked by the Megalodon and the Kraken while fishing. Like, I don't know if anybody else has had that issue, but like it keeps happening with me, big time. So we are just gonna set a course for straight ahead here, and yeah, real quick, I've relaid out the helm. The wheel used to be over here. I've kind of swapped everything. Everything is nice and clean up in the headrest area here. The headrest area, the head area here. I raised it up by 1 so I could do this because I wanted to have extra maps in here. So we've got our navigation map, we've got radar and sonar, and we've got our AIS system, which looks like it's not working currently. I need to go back and fix that, but that would allow you to see other vessels that are out in the world without having to use radar. They just run through radio, which is really nice. Let's get down and let's actually do some fishing here. All right, so we're gonna lower our gate down. Perfect. Okay, let's bring the net up. We want to get it up off the deck. We want to let some rope out. Yep, that's a thing. We're just going to drag it off the back. All right, there we go. And here's where I would want to start automating it, because I think, like, normally I've been pulling this rope off, but if we automate it, we'll leave this rope on and we'll let all of it out at the same time. So this is how it would go if we were automating it. It would just keep going. We'd watch our net length. We want to get below 5 meters, but because we're dragging it backwards on a diagonal, it needs to go out a little further. We also watch our fish here. Oh, we're already catching fish. I'm gonna wait till it pops another one in there, and I think we'll stop here. Okay, there we go. We got some more in the net. There we go. All right, so let's come over here. Ooh, let's get up here. Let's grab this helm here, and we can kind of look and see what our net's doing. So yeah, it looks like it's dragging a bag net behind us, which is really, really cool. Let's go ahead and put our outriggers out. Let's see if that changes the way things look. All right, so that brought our bag net way in. So let's go out and let's just, we're just gonna let some more out. Net out, net down. These aren't needed. They're more for your role play and for the visualization of the boat. But down the road, we might, I don't know what nets are going to look like. Like we've speculated that they might be like new parachutes that they're going to be dragging behind the boat, and you'll need something to spread them out. I don't know. We've had all kinds of speculation conversations in chat, and this is kind of what we've come up with, and we kind of feel like it's going to be parachutes, just reskinned. But we could be wrong. But we're trying to plan for the future, and that's why we're just kind of, we've got all this rigging set up here, and we're good to go. So how are we looking here? 39. Okay, let's get back up to the helm. Let's get all the way up here because we're soloing it. What's going on out there? Nothing. So up here we've got the net capacity, and we got fish storage, which is our down on deck. We got a buzzer, and we've got the pull-in net. So around 200, this thing is going to start going ding, ding, ding. We've also got the same thing right there with a brighter light, so anybody on the deck would know what's going on, which is really nice. It's just very convenient when you're not paying attention, like right now, where I'm just kind of talking to you guys. So that would be a thing. So we're just kind of putting along. Look at this. Oh, this looks so good. This looks so good. Let's get some screenshots. Get that out of the way. Look at that. Oh, let's maybe come to this side. I like this side because it's got the anchor on it. So let's change the lighting on it a little bit over the time. Yeah, there we go. Okay, get the HUD out of the way. And we'll start taking some screenshots. Boom, got one. Take one right there. Let's get one kind of up front, like we're just, it's coming at us. Yes, look at that. There's one, and then we'll get one like it's already past us. We can get all angles here. Actually, this is probably my favorite angle right there. It shows off everything. All right, so yeah, got a couple screenshots. You'll probably see one of those in the thumbnail. Let's just put along. So yeah, I moved the buoys. I was talking about that. I've moved them off the sides because I don't know what we'll be doing in the future with dragging things to the sides. It felt like a lot of mess to get hung up, but I still have them. And I've added the little electric connectors so we can use these to kind of pull them out and drop them, and people pick them up if they're connected to something. So I like the idea of them. They kind of give, you know, some role play to the boat and some more, I guess agreeable is the right term. It just makes the boat look like it's lived on. So yeah, I think the next step for me to do is I think I'm gonna hook up some firefighting equipment, get some places for people to sit on this boat, because this is a rescue game. It's a half rescue game now. Now it's a fishing and rescue game. So we're gonna be doing a lot of fishing and then rescuing when the call comes in on channel 16. Let's get this shut. We can shut that. I just had a brain fart of what I was talking about. So because I'm just worried about these fish. 100 fish in the net right now. Cool. So, oh yeah, we were talking about like buoys and nets and being able to drop stuff off. So yeah, this could all be storing like pots, crab pots, fish pots, things like that. You drag it off to the side, you drop it, you add a buoy to it to mark it, and then you go about your business, and then you drop another one. You keep dropping. You drop several pots out there in the world, and then you do the old cycle. You come back and you move your crane out, you pick up the buoy. From there, we need to have another winch system. Now that I'm talking about this, you bring it in, you unclip, you clip to your winch, and then that drags your net up to the surface or your cage. And from that, you grab it again with this, and then bring it on board. Yeah, I think that would be the method here. So we've got some room. We can move some things around still. Give me your ideas. A lot of the stuff that you're seeing here today came from comments, you guys. I love reading your comments and love giving your ideas to the boats and the things that I build. So yeah, let's check on our numbers here. I'm all trapped up on stuff. 149, doing pretty good. We're waiting for that 200. We can hold 250 in the net, I think. So this might go off at 220. I think I've set this up to go off at 220 or 225, giving me a little bit of time to get down from the helm and get down here and start changing things. Because it still has to be pulled up, and as you're pulling up, you're still catching fish, so you don't want to break your net. All right, so I'm just gonna go back to the helm. We'll sit up here. I did consider putting like a little handle like right here, so you could look out and you could automate from right here. I think that's gonna be my next project, is automation. So you never have to leave the helm. You just come over here, you grab the handle, you push buttons, it goes out, it drops the net. You know where it's at, you turn around, you keep driving, it goes ding, 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 you jump back on the handle, it pulls it in, drops the fish, raises the gate, it does all that stuff, and then you just keep rinse and repeat. I still want to have the ability to do it from down here, because I feel like there's a little bit of roleplay aspect from that. But yeah, nice automation would be, oh, we got another vessel over here. Let's let him know we're here. I don't know if he sees us. We'll give him the old horn, okay? We've indicated now. Yeah, we're just putting along. The other thing I need to do is I need to go and hook up the sonar system. I think the old sonars used to pick up fish, and that's something I need to hook up and test and see if that works. I know it actually picks up the Kraken and the Megalodon, but it might actually pick up other fish as well. Even if it picks up like a big fish, that would let us know where we need to head for, say, some of these pockets, because it's probably, you know, if there's one fish, there's probably multiple fish. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my next project. We're gonna get the sonar hooked up. We'll fix our AIS. We'll get some automation into here. Any comments that you guys suggest that you want added to the boat, I'll be happy to do it. I love adding that stuff. We got some stuff over here. Maybe we can put a handle here and do a fire nozzle, and we can actually direct spray. That would be kind of cool. We could do something here too. Oh, there's our bell. There is our bell. Okay, we got to get down. We got to get down here. Let's go. Where are we at? We are at 227. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's bring our outriggers out. We want net in, net up. And we're going to pull it in. And it's still grabbing fish on the way up. So that's why the bell and the warning goes off now. It's just so as it catches fish coming up. Like if we get more than 10 fish now, we will break our nets. I might need to change the threshold on this to give us some more time here. Ooh, 247, 240. Come on, up. Come on, net. I think we're above the 5 meters. Yeah, I might have to change the threshold. I might have to make this a little safer, because right now we would be dumping fish. All right, perfect. Oops. Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna let the net out just a little bit, and then we'll do our outriggers to bring it in. Perfect. I'm gonna go down with it so that it's not so stretchy, and we can set it right down into the pocket here. Perfect. There we go. Okay, let's get our gate up. Gate is up. I'm gonna lower this a little bit more. I think that's pretty good. I feel like we need to pull it in some. Oh, the bell is driving me crazy. Come on, let's get the rope in a little bit. I want the bottom of the net kind of pointing down. I've lost some fish by just kind of ejecting them out of here. Come on. I know the bell's annoying. We'll get it here in a second. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now, come on. Let's shoot some fish out of here. Look at them go. How many do we have in here? 200 and some. So let's see if we can get 200 and some in here. Let's go into photo mode for this. We can watch them. Oh, these are cool. And we'll let it play out. Tons of fish. So yeah, it's just dumping them in there, and it looks like the wall is actually helping us. There's some that are still stuck up against the wall, and that's because we're moving, which is fine. But it's gonna eventually they will fall in there, which is nice. And if they don't, you can just grab them and throw them in there. The issue that I was having one issue. Let's go around the back here. Is I had some caught in this little zone here. It doesn't look like that's happening right now. So that's pretty good. Oh, our safety net. Yep, it wants us to not fall off the back here. I'm digging that. So it looks like we actually 137, 102. It looks like we're gonna catch all of them. This is awesome. Now I got yelled at by a buddy, and I say yelled at. I got called out for not stopping and unloading. But then because we're passing fish right now, and that is true. But the Kraken and the Megalodon, I feel like we're carrying around a giant bait bag here, and for some reason the Kraken and the Megalodon love to show up while you're fishing. It's just one of those things. I'm surprised it has not shown up yet today. But yeah, it looks like we're getting a full. We're almost empty on our net here. Okay, the net is empty. We got a few more fish there to eject and get out of the way. We can go ahead and turn our net off. So here's where you have a couple that you might have to just come in and pick them up by hand. Get your greenhorn to come in here and finish the job. But oh, I just threw my flashlight. Oh wait, no. Does this store binoculars? It doesn't. But my binocs are in here somewhere. Oh crap. Well, I've lost my binocs. But we've got 242 fish in here, which is nice because if you do some math, that is 24,000 bucks, right? Is that math? Is that math right? Yeah, 24,000 bucks just on one net. And how far have we gone? We haven't gone that far from shore at all. What is this? Why have we left something behind? There is a floating block somewhere that I don't know about, and it is way back there in the ocean. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, that is, I mean, we've perfected the fishing. So I've got some more work to do with this. I will put this on the workshop, you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on after this video because I do have a little bit more to work on, but it will be up for you guys because a lot of you have asked for it, and I have no problem giving it to you guys. I'm actually curious to see what you guys do with it, how you change it up. Feel free to use it as a platform. Come in here, delete, change things. I really don't care. We build as a community, and these builds are for you. So let me get back up here, and we'll just we'll close out here. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you 100%. And yeah, guys, we will see you in the next one. I'm gonna work on this a little bit. I've got some other ideas we need to build. People have been begging for the SR-71. I think we need to come back, and I need to do one or two more videos on that. There's a couple more things that we need to work on with that as well, but fishing is really hot right now, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot, and we will see you in the next one.